The Morning Report, Part 2. What a screw up. Yes, I really goofed up, but thanks to Kelvin Kerr, he noticed no audio. Yes, WJP on his audio board forgot to put his mic up to level. Oh well. Back on to the next phase. Most of that information, of course, is all visually available to you, but there were a few comments that I wanted to make that you weren't able to see. First of all, Buffalo Sabres moving ahead of Florida into a playoff spot, and that's going to make Harper Cody really happy. And then Red Wings only a couple of points behind, and then I think 4 points behind that, the Ottawa Senators. And Detroit's in Ottawa tonight. Excuse me, for a game against the Senators, and then they play a second game against the Senators. And John McCauley says that's the first time in NHL history that they've played back-to-back games in the same city, in the same venue, those kinds of things. So Detroit's in Ottawa for 2 games, which could make or break their playoff prospects. I think that was the main. I think Leafs have, after that win, have now opened up a little space, maybe 4 points, maybe 6 over Tampa Bay, because Tampa Bay did lose yesterday. Trying to see what else I've got. In the queue, Halifax got shut out early, but in the second game they did manage a win, and our man Evan Boucher did score a goal. That was his 22nd of the year. So he's got 22 goals, 10 assists. I think he's now played 42 games. Big Ten, NCAA Big Ten, Penn State, ex-Braves goalie Liam Soulier between the pipes. They dropped the second game to the University of Wisconsin, but they did beat them 6-1 on Friday night. And Brockville's own Simon Mack scored a goal. I think it's his 4th of the year. You know, in NCAA, not many players score goals. And then if you happen to be a D-man, that's extra special. So congrats to Simon. I know the families were all down there last weekend when they were playing Minnesota. I didn't get a chance to see Grandma and Grandpa on Friday night, so I don't know if they were down for the games against Wisconsin or not. The next item that I wanted to share was in the BCHL. Salmon Arm Silverbacks, they won, I think, 4-2 over Cranbrook. I don't have my notes, and I don't have the slides here to look at. But in that game, ex-Brockville Brave Ryan Gillespie was flat on the ice for 20 minutes. He was involved in an incident where he received a neck injury. After 20 minutes, they stretchered him off the ice and took him to the hospital. In the meantime, his mom, who had been in BC last week, had returned home to Toronto, but she was in constant contact with the coaching staff of the Silverbacks and was kept abreast of everything was happening. The good news is Ryan was cleared and was able to get on the bus and return to Salmon Arm with the team. CCHL Braves lost another shootout. They were up in this game against Rockland yesterday, 4-1. Rockland made a great comeback, got through the overtime, went to a shootout. First 2 Braves shooters scored, and our third shooter, Zach Benares, beat the goalie and hit the damn goalpost. So if that would have gone in, over, Braves win. Unfortunately, it then went to a 4th round, and the Nationals scored and the Braves didn't, so they picked up a point. And it's hard to hard to catch up to teams when you're, getting 1 point every game. You have to do better than that. And we're running short of games, by the way. And that incident on Friday night where Luke Colhane was checked from behind, knocked to the ice. After 10 seconds or so, he got up, addressed the player who hit him from behind, and all reports say that the player spit in his face. Officials missed it, of course, and as a result, Luke gets a 5-game suspension. Oh, well. That's the way. That's the kind of season it's been. Anyways, I guess that's my attempt to make up for my screw up earlier this morning. Sorry about that.